Hey Sagittarius, I hope you guys are doing great. This is going to be your general life tarot reading for August 15th through the 31st. If you want to skip the card pull and go straight to the messages, feel free to click the timestamp in the description box below. Otherwise, let's go ahead and get started. So, we're first going to pull some oracle cards just to see what the overall energy is surrounding this reading for you. Okay, and we have two that came out on the first deck. The first card that we have is Throat Chakra, and the second card out is Heart Chakra. And I will say that that's interesting that that first card came out for Throat Chakra because I literally had to restart your reading because I could not stop coughing and choking. So we'll see how that fits in, but let's get one more oracle card for you. And what we have is Amber. Give it to God. Take a deep breath and exhale, and on the exhale, release the situation to God for healing and answers. So we will see how all of those fit in for you, but let's get into some tarot. And we'll start first by pulling a card for your current energy, or maybe two cards for your current energy. So the first card we have is the Magician. And the second card that we have out is the Nine of Cups in reverse. What's currently hidden from my Sagittarius collective? We have the Princess of Cups. For advice from Spirit, we have the Empress. And for your potential outcome, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So let's grab another tarot deck and see if we can clarify these cards a little bit further. We have the Knave of Coins in reverse for your current energy. We will not be taking all of those cards. Let's see what's currently hidden from you. It's currently hidden. We have the Ace of Coins. For advice from Spirit, we have the Three of Swords. And for the potential outcome, we have the Two of Swords. So let's grab a little Kipper deck, get some final messages before we get into the reading. For your current energy, Sag, we have unexpected income. For what's currently hidden, we have main female. A bunch of cards just flew out. We will not take all of them. For advice from Spirit, cards just all over the place. All right, advice from Spirit. Let's see. We have Child, and for potential outcome, we have bad health. Okay, so let's get into this, Sagittarius. For the overall energy, we have Throat Chakra, we have Heart Chakra, and we also have Give It to God. So what it feels like, the energy that's surrounding this reading for you, is that you are going to have to sort of speak up, is what I'm feeling. You're going to have to find your voice. And this has to do with something that I think either you love or you think you might like. This has to do with being open, is what it feels like. It feels very much like you might be waiting for something to come, or you might be waiting on something to change. But it almost feels like there's limited action towards it, is what I'm hearing. And as a secondary story, I'm also getting that you need to speak up with somebody who is potentially doing you dirty. I don't know why that came out. I don't know what, yeah, I don't know who that's for, but I just heard a snake in your garden. So this might be a situation where you need to sort of speak up and speak what's on your mind, speak what's on your heart. I'm not saying go out and pop them in the mouth or anything like that, but it might be necessary to have a heart-to-heart conversation and then just see where things fall from there. But overall, what it feels like is that this is a time for you to be open. This is a time for you to use your voice, and this is a time for you to trust in the universe. So, looking at your current energy, we have the Magician, we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, we have the Knave of Coins in reverse, and we also have unexpected income. So, what it feels like right now for you, Sag, is that it feels almost as though you're expecting some money to come into you, but it's moving very, very slowly. And I don't think that this is like, a $10 rebate for a coupon that you send into a company or something. This feels like big money. This feels like life-changing money. And it almost feels as though like you feel it coming in, like it's on your way, but it's taking a very long time, longer than you would like it. Like almost as if you could snap your fingers, then it would be sitting on a table in front of you. This feels like something that you have been manifesting for a while, that you've sort of been putting your back into it. You've been using every tool at your disposal, whether it's physical, spiritual, doing spell work, whatever. You've been doing everything to get this to come in, and it's a little bit frustrating that it's not here yet, because you can almost taste it. You can feel what it would feel like if it was literally right here in front of you. Looking at what's currently hidden, we have the Princess of Cups, we have the Ace of Coins, and we have the main female. So what it feels like is that there is going to be an offer coming in from someone, whether, and I don't want to say that like they're elevated above you, but this might be a boss, this might be a mentor, this might be someone who's a little bit more established in life. I heard elevated in the social hierarchy. I don't know what that means to you, if it does, but it feels as though there's something coming in from this woman who has, or this feminine energy that has incredible boss energy. And so what I'm feeling is that, this is someone, and it doesn't necessarily have to be a female, but someone who embodies that sort of nurturing energy, um, of the feminine. This is someone who is coming in with a little offer for you, with a little something that can mean for you the new start and stability, this step to get you to this abundance that you've been so impatiently waiting for. Looking at the advice from Spirit, we have the Empress, we have the Three of Swords, and we have Child. So, what this feels like to me is that Spirit is saying clear a space, and be trusting, I think, in the process. So, for your overall energy that surrounded this reading, we had give it to God, we had heart chakra, and we also had throat chakra. So, I feel like with these cards, especially the child card, Spirit is saying, don't get disgruntled, right? Because we also have the Three of Swords, which is disappointment and heartbreak and all of that good stuff. That paired with the Empress, Spirit is saying, nah, don't do that. Don't do that. It's time for you to step into your power, right? And sort of channel a childlike energy. Not saying that, you play in mud or whatever kids do. I don't know what children do. But children are very outspoken. They are so open. They say what they want. They give people chances, to show them who they are, to show them what they have to offer. They're very open to learning. They're open to accepting, right? And so I feel like Spirit is telling you to embrace that sort of childlike energy almost, which seems weird, right? Given that you have the Empress card, that's you stepping into your own personal power. But I think Spirit is saying, don't get too rigid that you can't see the world through open eyes, where you won't be able to see someone coming in to help you where you're not trusting in the universe. So it feels like Spirit is telling you to have a balance between being this boss, stepping into your power, but still being open to all of the possibilities that exist around you. So what we have for your potential outcome, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, we have the Two of Swords, and we have bad health. So Sagittarius, I think that what's going to happen potentially for you in the future is that you're going to have a decision to make. You're going to be at a crossroads. And one of these paths is going to lead to your dreams, right? The other path is going to be pretty stressful. It's not going to be what it is that you want. And I think that this crossroad is going to come when this person presents themselves to you. And you're going to have to decide whether or not you're open to them helping, whether or not you are trusting of the universe and the work that you've done and that everything is unfolding in divine timing and divine order. Or you're going to pick the other path and end up stressed out, stifled, frustrated, all of that. So choose wisely, Sagittarius. You have the opportunity to have everything that you wanted, but it's dependent on whether or not you're open. So let me pull one last oracle card for you and see what final message Spirit has. Okay, and we have two that came out. So the first card that we have, I trust that my powerful intentions combined with my faith are enough to allow my vision to become my reality. And then we also have, when I live and act from a place of spiritual alignment, I can trust that everything is working out for me, even if I don't know when or how it will happen. So we have two cards that are very much pointing at having trust, right? And that's that childlike energy that Spirit is telling you to embrace, that trust, that openness. And we also have that surrounding your overall reading is give it to God, right? Trust that when you let go of this stress, of this worry, and you follow your intuition, that things will unfold for you as they should. So, Sag, I'm going to leave it there for you. I hope that this was helpful and I hope that it resonated. If it did, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. In the meanwhile, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'm sending you all huge hugs.